Turtle and a half shell. Fuck.
Yeah, that kind of died after one left.
No, I kept it alive for a little bit.
You're out of touch.
You got no power.
Out of touch. I'm out of fuck.
So it's been a while, and while we kept a Marcus, we regained a Terry.
God decided to let me live for another session. I don't make it everyone else's problems.
Lost a Dan, and gained a new fella.
A man named Toby.
I usually don't appear.
It's just the way the camera is. Nothing I can do about it.
No, I'm not complaining.
Marcus is there.
That's
Trust
just the
us.
thing. That's
Oh
just
my-
the...
They can hear. I think they can hear.
Yeah, they definitely hear me.
I just had a realization. So, if Marcus doesn't emerge or change anything the way he is, it looks like he's not there. Like the three of us are all just collectively schizoing Marcus into existence.
I'm a culmination of your imagination.
We're all very good ventriloquists.
I'm off my meds. You forgot your schizophrenia medication.
Toby, it's been 12 years. It's time to let go.
The crash wasn't your fault, Toby. You couldn't have saw that semi. You didn't see me.
You couldn't get him off the back of your pickup. It's okay.
I would say that's how the anime Konosuba starts, but it actually starts with him having basically going into shock, thinking he's about to get hit.
Yeah.
And then pissing himself in the hospital.
And then he gets reincarnated out of the toilet.
So yeah, like I said, it's been quite a while. We had to go on a bit of a hiatus because people got new jobs, and it's weird. It seemed like all the jobs were night shift.
Yeah, it was a collective night shift, and then I moved from night shift to becoming a day walker. And I dragged Marcus into the same ordeal, and Toby was already a day walker.
I just happened to be there.
He just happened to be there, and I knew him from friend groups.
However, Brick, what's he up to again?
He said that because his coworkers or something left and they were short of staff,
Oh, of
he had
course.
to get his shifts moved around so we couldn't do Tuesdays anymore.
Of course, because the other people.
Oh, maybe if they
And
get more
Dan,
people in.
his hours wouldn't allow it. So unless that changes, which who knows when or even if that would.
Ideally, hopefully, love to see the boy again.
It's been a few weeks. I'll put Brick again.
Here we are. Just to give these two a bit of a recap, we're playing Curse of Strahd.
Yes, a campaign I've been anxious to play.
They haven't met Strahd yet. Just palled around the town of Barovia a little bit, met a couple of the characters, Irina, Ismark, Rahaden, had a run-in with the hags, burned down the windmill. That was fun. He still has a point of inspiration from that.
Fucking fireball. Are you taking it back to Carlos now? But
It wasn't-
setting everything alight.
Well, there was a reason for it, because they were cooking kids to turn them into pastries.
Good on you. Have an inspirational bottle of napalm.
The rest of the party wanted to work for them.
Yeah, the
Have
tiefling.
an entire bucket of napalm.
Yeah, the tiefling at the time. The tiefling we had at the time, who has since gone MIA in universe and in a real world again, work.
Yep.
Gotta pay those pesky bills.
He's a bitch ass motherfucker.
He's like, yeah, I'll do it. Seems like fun. I don't care. I forget what Zamon's whole thing was, and Bell was like, if it makes up for me trying to kill them right away, or something like that. It's been a while. They've just been hanging around the town of Valaki for a while now. That one got knocked out by taking his entire hit points worth of lightning damage from a door.
And hearing cat electrocution on MP3, apparently.
This was after they fought a bunch of vampire nests at the top on the top floor of the coffin shop.
Oh, I've already missed all the fun.
So the last thing they did was went out to the lake to rescue a young girl named Arabelle. After saving her from the drunk who was trying to use her as good luck to catch some fish, Zaymon decided to go under the water and investigate, ran afoul of a zombie, cast Thunderclap on it, and created a tidal wave. That was fun.
Knocked over our boat and got me all dirty.
It got me all wet. So now they're at the Vistani camp outside of Valaki. The last thing that happened was I think somebody got something. I forget what it was. Feels like it's been longer than it has been. Oh, I got the treasure right here. Yeah. I think you might have taken everything. You know, the one in chest with 1,200 electrum. The iron chest with 650 gold. The onyx jewelry box with gold filigree. The potion of poison.
Yeah, I think I took it.
Yeah, he took everything.
Are you still continuing the guy's habit?
Of electrum, yes.
No. I only have 12 electrum right now.
You're not hoarding it all?
It's 1,200 electrum.
Oh, you didn't tell me
I thought I did.
that. Oh shit, I'm rich.
Yeah, for context, last time, in the last campaign, his character, Ink Guys, was obsessed with electrum to the point where I think your armor was made out of it, you had a sword made out of it, and a helmet that twisted with different facial expressions.
I literally went to the nearest 5 towns on like a 30-day journey, running every single bank with gold.
He literally went to a nearby town, opened up a bank account, put in some gold, had it deposited, all withdrawn as electrum, closed out that account, went back to hometown, and visited the blacksmith and said, "Make this for me."
Except for the sword. Carlos ran ahead, cleared out one bank from all their electrum, and then ran into a blacksmith and
If you hadn't done it, I
forged
would
it,
have.
if I remember correctly, for the sword.
I hung it up as an ornament on my house.
That he got for working for the SCP.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
I'm just calling them that because that's the best, because that's the analog they were made from. Anyway, so you did have a few allies. You still don't know where the tiefling went. And when you went to sleep in one of the tents, it was you, Zema, and Bell. Why don't you go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage because you're still sleeping?
Alright.
Alright, real quick, just to give you two some idea. They are about...
You got the map.
They're about somewhere around here-ish.
Alright.
Like, right outside this town.
Alright.
Alright, so you rolled a 12? Yeah, you're fast asleep. You don't seem to notice anything right away. The hell?
Stab, stab, stab,
No.
stab.
But after a few minutes, make another one, just for laughs. Still with disadvantage.
Alright, that was going to change a lot. Oh, or perhaps not, so 19.
As you go to, like, roll over, it seems like something's holding you down. Open your eyes and you see, kind of like latched onto you, are these undead disembodied hands. With one even clamped over your mouth.
I will immediately try to wrestle them out and panic.
Let me see something here.
Work.
Do you have anything that I would perhaps drink that I forgot to bring my beverage?
There's coffee and a little bit of sweet tea left in the fridge.
I may slip.
Okay, so you're trying to throw them off?
Yeah.
Alright, here, I think there would be...
I'll just drink straight creamer.
Okay, easy enough. You just fling the hands off and they scurry away.
Ugh.
Towards a figure standing not too far away. Standing maybe a little bit taller than you would at full height. Looks familiar. This entire side of their body is completely burned and charred away, and they do not look happy. So this is where you got to. Been looking for you, Fluffy.
What?
Seems you're alone. Where are your friends? You look around, Zama and Belle are nowhere to be seen.
This would be the point where Scratch Paws panics on the inside.
As you are, she says, Don't worry, I know where they got to, but it's probably should have warned them. Not safe to travel the woods at night alone.
Fuckhead! The Moyai appears.
What are you gonna do? Besides freaking the fuck out.
I'm gonna try and use my wit to negotiate my way out of this. But I have to, there's nothing you are looking for.
What makes you say that?
It is improbable that I am the only tabaxi to pass through these lands.
Oh, I'm quite sure it's you. Who else burned down my home and killed my sisters?
Perhaps it was Zema?
How stupid do you think I am?
Stupid enough that I thought you were dead.
What?
Tries to negotiate.
Well, if they know it's me, well, is it the money you were looking for? I can pay you quite handsomely.
You coward.
I'm a rogue, not a fighter.
Die with a sword in your hand, bitch.
That's a Carlos thing.
As a fellow rogue, die with a sword in your hand.
Money? Oh, no. Money is no object for me.
So why are you here to kill me?
What do you think?
I think it is like
No.
Right.
like Zoid Scoob. I fucked this one up.
Okay, I got a theory.
Fucking fine.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Fine boom sound effect.
She's not gonna play anymore. She's just gonna lob a magic missile at you.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't think I really have anything to defend against that.
Okay, so I guess this is. So remind me, your first level magic missile is 3d4, correct?
Yeah.
3d4.
Yeah, and they automatically hit.
Yeah. That much I remembered.
Yep, because it is guaranteed shit. Ow.
Alright, so
It's
Ring, 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 ring-a-ling. Ring, 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 ring-a-ling. Get your phone, ring, 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 ring-a-ling. Ring, 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 ring-a-ling. Get your phone, ring, 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 ring-a-ling. They keep on calling and calling, don't you leave it ringing, ring-a-ling, ring, 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 ring-a-ling.
anyway, so it's 1d4 plus 1 for each, or plus 1 for after I roll them
I
all.
think it's 1d4 plus 1 for each.
So you're taking 12 points of force damage to the chest. Magic missile automatically hits no matter
Yes.
what.
Yeah, so you can't uncanny dodge your way out of this.
Oh man. Rats.
We could find that before I go out and shit that I got entirely.
That's a good idea. Be careful with that.
How many points?
Hold on, he's checking something.
I'm getting confirmation of damage numbers before you go eating damage. Before you go gnawing on that tastiness.
Out of character, I'm assuming that this is an
I am
entryway into an isekai. There's no way I could die.
You've already been isekai'd.
No, look, he
Oh, God.
dies, and this is, no, look, you die. and it's just, and this is how my new life began, where I was reborn at the toilet and just quack my toilet more.
No.
What did Uncanny Dodge say?
Oh shit! I was looking up the magic missile damage confirmed number.
Magic missile automatically hits.
Wonder the number though, the D4 plus 1. I'll confirm that fact. I wasn't certain.
I mean,
about it.
uncanny dodge works against attacks that do hit.
Yes, but I don't think whenever you hit you attacking your reaction half. That just halves your damage.
Yeah.
So
So you'd only take 6.
Yeah. That's,
That's okay.
No,
Wait.
because you gotta remember, anytime it talks about the attack, that's talking for an attack, not a spell. So spell effects aren't counted among that.
among us.
That's the bullshit of that one. Yeah.
Then
If
I
it-
guess you are taking full 12.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it has to be they make a magic attack or they make an attack roll against you. They did an attack roll. That's the key detail. They didn't make an attack against you. They just cast a spell. Same kind of similar bullshit to reason why Monk can't, catch magic missiles. Also because the argument of catch missile don't work on magic missile. Sadly, I wish that'd be fucking nutty though. I could just catch
It
magic
would be
missiles
ridiculous.
and then slink and then return to sender them too, just to really put extra saddle on them. Fuck your spell and send it back at you.
Insulting.
Oh god, I just had a thought. I shoot Monk with crossbow bolt. They catch it. They stop it. They return to sender it.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Well, I don't know, because... No, I'm wrong. Because they make an attack roll and use their damage
Give me a
stat
second
on
here.
Monk. So it'd just be equivalent
Your
of
second is-
Monk punch, not my 50 caliber crossbow
Yes.
damage.
Yeah.
So it would sting like hell, but it wouldn't be...
I probably shouldn't joke
Please,
around
it's
too
not
much
gonna
with
write
a life with your life with my
It's
life.
not
in
going to
your
leave
hand.
a hole in my stomach, anime style.
Yeah.
Guys, can we have some silence? This is literally my life.
Okay.
I'm about to die.
How about I have some time after I cut your tongue out?
Start with yourself.
Sure. Why do you slide it away when I do that?
I'm still with a cock cutting knife.
Your cock is no longer in danger. I don't have
But your foreskin is.
My what?
Your dick tease,
the foreskin.
the cock sock.
Don't have it.
Nice.
You have it back. Magic.
Not
It's on my toe.
pog.
Okay, Scratch Paws.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't ready for that.
I'm sorry, are you okay?
Why don't you go ahead and roll me an initiative roll?
Oh man, what the frick?
This is my life over here. I'm literally
I
dying.
got 21. Come on, Elan.
Feel stupid.
Okay, you're up first.
Okay. Casting spells in action. Right? I don't get two actions.
It depends on so.
Oh yeah, some spell.
Cunning action. Yeah, okay. I still have cunning action. So I'm going to cast Fog Cloud in the tent, and then I'm going to disengage and try and run.
Okay. I'm just gonna have her make such check see if she's even able to spot you in the fog. Because fog cloud fills up how far much of an area again?
Fuck ton. Like 30.
Yeah, like
20 foot.
Oh yeah, that would definitely fill the tent.
hotboxing.
Wait, what? Yo,
Everybody's
cat,
high.
you got some more of that dang kush.
A 20-foot radius.
Oh yeah, you go past with disadvantage. You rolled like a 13, and I'm sure you're faster and stealthier than that. What else are you doing?
I'm going.
So you go past. She doesn't see you, so no opportunity to attack on her end.
I guess I'm just moving the fuck as far away as I trying to, well, not as fast as I can, but I'm going to try and stealthily move away.
Alright.
What a shitty ringtone. I'm gonna tell him that when he comes back. Change your fucking ringtone.
We need Paws. These are a bunch of little wagons.
That's all we had.
Well, here.
It's a lot for a small party.
Well, no, this is the camp.
Oh, the camp, so everybody's gone. Oh, shit.
Your phone went off.
I know. I heard it on my headset.
I'll just leave it like that. So, put yourself where you would be. He's staring at you. Put yourself where you would be, then, please.
Here, there, Kevin.
Where's the tent that I'm running?
That will be the
I've got a
big one.
Oh, the big one.
Oh, you're gonna be sorry. You'll be sorry.
I guess I'll run due north. I'll stealthily advance north.
Alright. It's not sure what time it is, so there's nobody out.
So, context for anything?
He cast Fog Cloud in the tent and ran.
Okay, so I have main context for me and him.
We'll get there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get it here sooner or later.
Is that
Fly Zomboid first and then get him in.
Well, I might already have a cleric mini. I just need to find it to die cast.
I see.
Just don't know where it is. I have the base for it in here somewhere.
Is this a JoJo stand mini?
No, that is a zombie.
I'm intrigued that you thought it was JoJo's thing. Oh my
Because of
god.
the head.
No, I'll use this here as
The
a
thing
hang.
is, like, the bend, though, is actually accurate to, like, JoJo. Because it's just, like... Yeah, it literally is just...
So, it's the hag's turn then. And she's just going to use her turn to try to find where to go. Same with all the little hands, so we're just going to skip all their turns. We're going to come to you two now.
Chuckle and fuck.
How did you end up here?
So, you were saying... Okay, so you were saying something along the lines, basically, fog cloud engulfs me, and...
That's how people get pulled into Barovia. Yeah, they get brought in by mist. Sometimes they're invited in. Sometimes it's forceful.
It probably would have missed forceful dragging in. And they probably something along the lines of, like, lurking through the woods, probably hunting down a vampire or something to that effect, and then just surrounded, dragged in. I'm now just fish out of water going, what the fuck?
Alright.
So, yeah, that'd probably be about it.
And you?
As a knowledge cleric, it's a duty of my domain to collect secrets and knowledge from places that are hard to reach or otherwise unattainable. The Vistani have given me promise of information and secrets known only to this land and not where I'm from Eberron. So is this not part of the Eberron site?
No, Barovia is like a separate pocket plane.
Okay, so
It's hidden somewhere in the Shadowfell.
So they lead me here with promise of secrets and information to fill out an almanac of something to offer to my patron.
Okay. So we'll have you two show up in a minute. Back to you. What are you doing?
I'm trying to recall the number of hours left before the next sunrise or sunset. Because
Make a survival check.
Well, I
Oh, key mind. So you always know what time it is.
I always know.
Yes, north is currently that way, toward death.
And I can always recall anything that I've seen or heard within the past month.
Thinking about it, and you feel you probably have maybe 3 hours before sunrise.
Okay. And do I remember what town I came from or what?
Yeah, you're right. You're right outside. You're maybe a mile or so, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, southwest from the town of Valaki.
Okay. So I will basing my judgment off of which way is north. I will attempt to move towards this town of Valaki stealthily.
Okay. Is that it then?
Uh,
Because I'm going to say this right now, still in initiative order.
yeah, that's it.
Okay. As you're doing that, she's finally going to come out of the tent, and the little thing hands are going to come crawling along too, and she'll say, "That's some neat trick, Fluffy." And she's going to, So how far do you think you would have gone from the tent in that time?
6 seconds.
Yeah.
30 feet.
Okay, yeah, she can't go that far, but she will cast and throw another magic missile your way.
Oh God. How did she find me?
Is she still in the tent?
She found her way out.
Okay.
That's going to be 9 this time.
Where you at, rogue boy?
8.
Yes, good shit, you get on. Yeah, soon you'll be ready for my child's sex dungeon. Because I am Pegasus.
Her little hands have only 20 feet movement, so they're just going to start crawling your way. And that's when I'm going to need you two to roll well, not roll initiative yet, but you eventually come out of the forest at different points, come out of the woods at different points. What you see is, I don't know if you've ever seen Tabaxi before, being, you see a 6 foot tall cat, being chased by a very raggedy, blue-skinned woman who looks half burned. And that's what you see too. Given your lineage, you're probably at least familiar with Tabaxi.
So if that's okay with you, his character was originated from the other campaign, and the lore would be really that pertinent, aside from just like basic shit like I maybe knew a race to or here, a candidate from other characters I would interact with. That's fine.
Do I know?
The character third were jerky with him as he warped into the other campaign that I was a part of. And basically it's not gonna play much of a ordeal with it other than me saying like, oh, you're the same race as so and so's character.
I think all the original characters originated from the campaign we left off. Just different.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, the problem is I can't. The Carlos III can't originate from that campaign that Ink Guys comes from. Because timeline fuckery. Think of it this way. Right now,
It's in the future.
Yeah, but then you say it was only
The
like
characters
30 years
I mean,
flung,
like 40-something years.
like 40-some years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Junior would still be stomping around. The third, Carlos III would probably not be yet.
So you're telling me the Carlos that Ink Guys knew wouldn't have had a kid in 40?
I'm confused.
No, he would have had a kid. I'm saying Senior is dead and gone now, but Carlos Jr. would be stomping around.
In 45 years.
He'd probably be getting up there in the year, probably getting close to his.
Was he even born when Ink Guys was around?
He would have been born like a year after campaign would have ended.
He'd be in his 30s, dude.
Okay, section. I guess third would exist at that point, but he'd be in his 30s. Third would still be young.
The second would.
How old is third?
The second would be in his early.
Third
40s.
would be about 20s.
It tracks.
It tracks roughly.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
You could just say the second had his kid pretty early.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Throw him in.
All right.
Throw him in, coach.
Whee!
Put me in, coach.
Because
I'm totally not a loose cannon.
How close to Scratch Pop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Close to Scratch Pop. Would I be able to
The wood line would be about maybe 100 feet away from the camp.
Oh shit, we need to go back and then some. I was going off 5s.
Alright, so I would see he's in distress and injured and try to go to him.
Yeah.
So, do I have like direct line of sight with him, or am I? Just
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay. Alright. For base appearance, I'm going to look like a balding older gentleman with a salt and pepper beard. Slightly overweight. With half plate armor, a big shield, and a mace. With a holy symbol reliquary wrapped around my wrist. It looked like a real Friar Tuck looking guy.
Yeah, that and
I can.
Closest I can find you that.
the actual person.
Not yet. I'll get one. This'll work.
Yeah, if that way you have a person. For now.
I do have a proper cleric type looking guy, but I just don't have
The only clerics that I have in there right now are dwarf clerics.
That's fine.
And for stating out loud is Carlos the Third, which Carlos the Third had entered the battle.
Ball bearings are going your way.
14 years later, and that's still fucking memeable.
But so about fair average build wise, wearing black leather armor. Black leather armor, longer hair pulled back into a ponytail, with kind of a chin strap beard going on, with in his hands a heavy crossbow, seemingly made of wood that's stained black, along with a silver like rapier, not like a glossed steel rapier and the thing, and you can probably maybe notice like 2 daggers holstered behind him. Set. But yeah, Carlos, upon seeing was clearly a tabaxi stress running from what looks to be the half-burned hag. You said.
Yep.
How far was the tree line?
100 feet from the camp.
Oh, it sounds like prime time hunting hours.
Well, for context on my character appearance, just so you guys know, is like you can
Yes.
tell that I'm wearing dark clothing and a hood with my ears sticking out under my leather armor, and I have light gray fur with those yellowish, orangish cat eyes.
No. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I'm going to assume proper turn action or
I'll let you both take a turn before you roll initiative.
Roger. I'm going to bonus action steady aim and then fire a bolt her way, and I'm going to burn sharpshooter.
Okay. Remember when you rolled to subtract 5 from the attack.
There you go.
I didn't have anywhere else to put it to draw up the map.
So that steady aim advantage, obviously burn sneak attack and hit. This is where the bullshit begins.
I need it. I'm like one magic missile away from death.
What the fuck, die?
Woof.
Thank God for advantage. What do we call that? 10 plus 8, 18, 13 connect.
No.
So, yeah, you basically see me emerge, immediately drop knee and fire a bolt, and it misses you clean, but you can probably see it just zip by her head.
You hear a yell.
Whew! That was close. That's all I got.
You?
How much is a square?
5 feet.
5 feet?
Literally 100, he says.
5, 10, 15.
We'll just say
25.
to expedite it in the time he would have been running.
Yeah, I'm going to lay a hand on the cat here.
This beer gut looking fella comes up and boom.
He just comes up. I'm gonna lay a hand on you. Just gut punch heals you.
I'm going to lay a hand on you, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds, which is what is it? A D8 or 2D8?
I think it's 2d8.
2D8.
Would you say your hands are rated E for everyone?
Not that kind of church, but
Do I look Catholic to you?
let me double check. I think it's 2d8 plus 2.
Sir, why are you the way you are?
I'm Catholic. I was going for Super Common Guru, but okay.
Yeah.
I am too fresh into the consciousness to really react, but I do look at you.
I just
Why?
woke up. I haven't had coffee
Okay,
yet,
it's
and
only
I've
one.
taken a bunch
But
of
they're
magic
both
missiles to
two.
the face.
How much?
2 plus my spell casting modifier, which is 4. So you will heal 6.
Brings me back up to 14.
Now you two can roll initiative.
I'm gonna hold my shield. How about you, witch?
Hatchy witch.
I am silently thinking.
Ooh, look at that.
I am
Modified 20.
curious to the
For a
mysterious.
total,
strangers.
modified 20 again, so that's for a total of what?
Modified 20.
No, this die is a 10 die today.
It's a 10.
At the 14 total. Wait. Sir, I need you to remind me that I'm a fucking idiot.
You're an idiot.
I'm rolling dice again. I didn't break out the lucky die.
I think I still have that picture of the double nat 20 you rolled. Let me look.
Pretty sure, yeah, it's this die in that one campaign.
I still have the picture of the double nat 20.
Damn.
Yeah, that die right there so far, it's
I forget what that roll was for, but it happened.
in a single session, I rolled like 6 crits with that die, almost. It was like 4 of them with that die and 2 of them with others.
That rarely happens.
Trade you this pretty green.
You.
Yeah.
This
Anyway,
guy's crit
anyway.
counters have been counted
Okay,
in 20s.
We'll just jump back up to Scratch Paws now.
I'm silently thanking these mysterious strangers that have come to my aid. I have no idea who they are, but I'm going to continue advancing north, and with my cunning action, I'm going to dash. So I'm going to move 60 feet and throw ball bearings behind me like a random handful as I do.
Okay.
At the hag to try and slow her down.
Say that here, that may probably make the tree line
Yeah.
close to me.
That brings us up to Blue.
I am going to attempt to cast a guiding bolt.
We'll just say I threw out 34. And that'll bring it down to 65 ball bearings.
By the way, be lucky she's by herself, otherwise she'd have Coven spells.
That is 25 to hit.
That will hit.
That will be 4d8 radiant damage. 13. 15. 16 radiant damage.
And she's glowing, so the next hit has advantage. As your guiding bolt just hits her. Oh! What?
Nice.
I'm gonna keep my shield raised up. I'm gonna hold my ground and try not to step.
That's going to bring her. That's going. You got anything else then?
Bonus action.
Yeah.
Free gestures.
Does the cat still look injured?
Not as much as he was earlier.
But the cat has done fucked up.
But he's also ran.
Okay, I'm just going.
He had the zoomies.
I'm going to position myself further away. Try to draw attention away from.
Okay.
Yeah, trying not to step on ball bearings.
That will bring it to her turn then, and she's just going to look right at you. You're new. Come your way and come at you with a claw attack.
With the ball bearings under it.
And I guess you'd have to make a dexterity saving throw first.
Or she falls prone.
She rolled an 18. 18. Yep. So here she comes to you with a claw attack.
What does this count?
That's going to be a 26 to hit.
That'll do it.
Foot misses ball bearings, finds landmine.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
He planted landmines.
So she's doing 14 points of slashing damage to you. She comes up and brushes your shield past and gets you across the face.
Okay. 14?
14, yeah.
Okay.
Landmine. We will cook dogs up.
So I don't have any minis for the little hands, but one of them is going to scuttle your way.
Okay.
Kind of looks like Thing from the Addams Family, but rotted.
Have you seen Alien?
Yeah.
Face over time.
Yeah. Oh God.
Enjoy the foot bursting out of your chest.
Actually, no. It's basically just going to, like, will itself to leap up like this and punch you in the knee.
Ow.
How did it levitate? It's just built different.
It jumped.
Who punches people in the knees?
Thing.
I think
Chop block.
I'm pretty sure, like, the hand's gonna feel more of that.
I'm pretty sure 12 misses.
Yeah, don't make it.
Clank.
Breaks fingers off.
Actually, I'll say this, because of the force that it tried to hit you with and the armor you're wearing, it actually knocked itself out, so it just hits, breaks.
Ooh. Lucky.
Proceeds to do Fortnite dance. Bing.
One of the other ones is going to scuttle over to you. And it's actually going to try to, like, latch onto your ankle, so I'm going to need you to make a contested strength check. Or athletics. Athletics or acrobatics to try to shake it off.
Let's go with athletics.
Not good.
That's a nat 1.
Yeah,
doing
it's
well.
latched onto you with a modified 20.
Yeah.
With the natural fail, it just crawls right up in the old
Almost
dick
pull
twist.
It's in my
off.
jockstrap.
So you're standing there and it's just kind of like, hey, get off.
When you cheap out on armor, you pay the price.
Yeah. Why didn't I get the shin extension?
Carlos, it's your turn.
It starts
Carlos the Third. Or as they say in Ireland, Carlos the Third.
It starts,
Carlos the
starts
Third.
beeping. Turns out it's actually a truancy officer making sure you don't leave your house arrest.
I'm a dimension away from home.
We'll go back to your house.
Your parole officer just shows up in the tree line.
I need to
Right
breathe
past
into
me
this.
where I'm running.
What you doing, Carlos the Third?
So she is still about Roger.
She's still 100 feet away,
Still
yeah.
100 feet away, which means she is still in prime time dingling time area.
Hopefully you do better this time.
We're going to sharpshooter again.
Which door is that?
The one right in front of you.
Thought.
The brown door.
Brown. I'm gonna brown. Yeah, check some quick. I'm pretty sure I can, but I want to double check before I go stick my foot in my mouth again.
I feel like such an asshole for you guys' first session in this campaign, but my character, he's running northeast towards Lockheed. Yeah, that's exactly what's going through his mind. Getting waken up by a bunch of hands and creepy
This
guys
bitch.
that he thought he had killed for good. He doesn't even know if it's a nightmare yet. He's not even sure if he's awake.
I had this planned ever since you burned the window
Oh.
down. It's like, this is definitely going to come back to
You
bite him.
evil bastard.
Sharpshooter time. That's what we like.
What was that?
I'm pretty sure it's a fucking hurt because that is going to be a modified 20.
Oh, yeah.
It's a modified 20 with sneak attack time. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. So, we have 3d6s. It's not that I'm undead,
She's a fiend.
so no.
Stupid.
Yeah, night hags are the only hags that are not fey. They're fiends.
Well, that's fun. Or maybe 10. D10 is going too high.
A lot.
Oh, I know what this is.
34. 34, I just sink a bolt right into her chest.
Well, actually, more right into the back of her shoulder blade. She's facing away from you, but yeah. Turns to where it came from.
I'm just racking my neck bolts in. And then literally just
There's more where that came from, bitch.
I said, "Where that came from, you rotten son of a bitch!"
This time she's going to stick all three of the other hands that aren't latched onto him over your way.
I was gonna call out, "You got a fight in you, cat!"
I don't say anything.
He's probably long gone, which is back to your turn.
I will dash twice towards Velaki.
You'll probably be there in the next.
90 feet.
You'll probably be there in the next 5 minutes.
I just mutter to myself as I see you dash away. Okay, so that answers that question.
So it brings it to the hag's turn. Oh no, wait, Blue. I almost skipped your turn.
I'm a deep
Okay.
guy.
Alright, is the hand impeding my movement or my ability to fight?
It's just latched onto you, so probably not.
It's
like holding onto your ankle. I mean, at worst, it would be like a little kid hanging onto you, but since there's no body.
Fair. Alright, I'm gonna cast a... Let's go with Sacred Flame. That's a dex save.
That's going to be a 19.
Yeah, that makes it so no damage.
Please.
bitch, please.
In kind of a sheepish voice, is like, yeah, I should have saw that coming. Like, it still comes out of the old man, but it's a sheepish voice. It's like, yeah, I should have saw that
Shadow saw that guy.
That was my action. So bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself. So that's a D4 plus my modifier.
The camera cannot see it, but when I made that terrible joke, Marcus was shaking his head.
2, 4. I'm going to heal 6.
Eventually, we'll get the budget for a better camera.
Yeah.
Support us on the Patreon that does not exist.
Exactly.
Keep looking at the computer. I'm used to the camera being down there. I keep forgetting you've got the camera up there now.
Alright, that's going to be my turn. I'm going to hold my ground.
Man, she's gonna... This is my first time doing this spell, so bear with me here.
Power word kill?
No, sleep.
Oh. Power word kill. Ooh.
Well, that wouldn't be the first time using that spell either.
That's a biggie.
I thought Miega. Oof.
Yeah, that's one way to take a player. How do you like the D&D?
Okay, so if I understand sleep correctly, I roll 5d8. If it matches or exceeds your total hit points, you fall asleep.
And then you can also roll that over into another creature if it's in range of it. Which
Let's see
there
here.
won't be
So
another
that
one.
would be...
How much HP do you have? A lot.
26?
28.
Ooh! Just off by 2.
The quick heals. The quick heals.
That saved your life.
Yeah, no shit. You'd be out cold right now, and I'd have to
Yeah.
be soloing. Which I mean, I can solo a hag because she gets up in here. I show her the power.
She
of my
holds her
sword.
hands out, and just kind of like a wave of energy washes over you, and it's kind of like if you've ever been driving while tired and you start to feel yourself doze off and you catch yourself.
Yeah.
Oh. That should have worked.
Join the club.
I hear the discourse happening from 100 feet. Like, curiosity.
Make a perception check.
Passive
Perceive.
Fuck you too, die.
You are dead.
The passive has... oh, wait, hold on. I got Jack Perception. So it's 17.
You catch enough.
What the fuck am I working with? I just mumble under my breath.
As the other 4 crawling hands get 20 feet closer to you. Because they only have a movement speed of 20. Pretty much.
It literally is just like the fucking pizza fucking FNAF game, the walking music.
And on Scratch Paws' turn, I'm just going to assume you're going to keep running. Alright, so Blue.
Blue? Again? What?
Yeah. I'm gonna try.
He Because the other four hands are just crawling. Oh, we forgot about Carlos. I'm sorry.
Sir, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, like, wow, that was quick. I just took a turn.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Literally just excuse the fuck out of me. Last verse, or this verse stand of the last two.
Yes.
Sharpshooter, go for the hit. Survey says fuck myself. It's a miss. It's a whiff.
What was it total?
Not a fucking huff. 7. Looks like it's been 17.
Actually, that just hits.
Oh fuck me. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool, sweet. 7 sharpshooter. So 3 d10. I thought her AC was 18.
Nope.
I have guessed 40. Woo! That's good stuff. So that is 12, fucking 21, 26 damage, sir.
Yeah, this time you kind of get her, like, right in between the shoulder blades.
Oh! Acupuncture, anyone?
He's still running.
Yes, I'm running towards the wall.
Now it's Blue's turn.
Alright, how's she looking?
Not great.
Not great.
Still up, so sort of healthy, but not great.
Scale of 1 to 10, 1
Let's
being...
try Sacred Flame one more time. Dex save.
I'd say she's about a 5.
Fair.
12.
Does not make it. I gotta be 15.
No.
That's gonna be 2d8, I believe.
And this is radiant damage, correct?
Yeah, 2d8 radiant damage.
Basically calling down a beam from the sun.
I don't know if we had another fucking road.
That's a seven, I
4
think.
radiant damage.
Ow. Alright, on her turn.
Alright, I still have a bonus action.
Right,
I'm
right,
gonna
sorry.
That's alright. I'm gonna use a healing word on myself again.
Okay.
That's better. 3, 7. Again, I'm gonna heal 7.
Okay. Then on her turn, she's going to kind of lean forward a little bit, which is kind of hard to do when you have an arrow sticking out of the back of your spine.
And another one in your shoulder.
Right.
Slowly transforming her into a porcupine. One quill at a time.
My real prey is gone. You, whoever keeps shooting me, too much to handle right now. And she goes ethereal and disappears.
Oh.
What about the hand?
Oh, it's still latched onto you. It's still just holding on. And you still have 4 crawling your way.
How close are they?
The 2 headed towards him are about 80 feet away. So they'd be maybe about 40 feet from him.
Okay.
And obviously there's one latched onto you, which is 0 feet.
Okay.
I think I know what I'm gonna try to do next time.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do that now.
I'm gonna run.
After you want to take your turn.
Yeah, you're gonna do your thing.
I'm probably just gonna rack bolts here and kind of just. Basically, I'm just gonna spend my fucking turn using steady aim, not using sharpshooter, and I'm just gonna drain arrows into the hands.
You know what? Each one has 2 hit points, so we'll say you managed to take them all out.
Yeah, if that's why I'm not bothering with sharpshooter. I imagine they'd had shit all for hit points. I figured it just don't bother with sharpshooter. Just ping, 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 ping.
Yeah, pretty much same with you. You managed to shake it off and step on it and crack it.
Okay.
One gets close enough, and I just pull rapier and just stab.
I was gonna say I was gonna try to turn undead and hope they were low enough CR rating.
Oh god, they'd all been undead. But even without sharpshooter, my shit been doing 2d10s and 3d8, this d6.
A bit overkill
A bit.
for those
I
things.
basically turned him into a bit of gooey puddle.
So now that that's all done, he's still gone. You just look at the direction he went, and all you see is a cloud of dust.
Have I just taken the holster my crossbow on my back? You have a name?
Which name? I retransform back into my old into my normal form, which is like a long-haired human male. Like blue's fine.
At this point, actually, you start to notice that there are some people watching now, as a bunch of people come out of their tents, being woken up by the commotion.
Name's Carlos.
Pleasure. Are you injured?
No, I'm fine. You didn't get a hit on me. I'm
Well, the cat wasn't injured.
not thinking. I'm guessing he was by the fact that he seemed to have healed him. I don't know. That breakneck speed, from what I can remember of Grandpa's old friend, yeah, he's probably gone like the fucking wind. We're probably going to be an hour catching up. Let's just hope this one doesn't have any fucking wishes.
You said there were people watching us?
Yeah, there's a few people. Just kind of like, what the hell's going on?
You're being attacked by a witch, or hag. I'm not entirely sure which.
Which?
Bitch.
You had Tabaxi staying with you, I gather?
Give me a second here. One of them, a little girl about 7 years old, speaks up. Scratch Paws, what did you do with him?
Oh, we assisted him, but he proceeded to run that way.
What did you do with Zaymon and Belle?
Who?
Are they friends of yours?
They were with Scratch Paws!
We have no knowledge of them.
Great!
We're going to go track him down to find out what he knows of that encounter. Maybe he knows what happened to...
Well, he probably ran back to Valaki, which is, that way. She points northwest. Not northwest, northeast.
But he took off that way.
That way.
I thought you said north. Okay. I thought we ran in a separate direction for a minute. I thought we were about to be so fucking off.
Turns out the little girl's lying to you. She's sending you that way. So, what's that way? Nothing much. Just the lair of an angry Draculich. What? What? What?
I'm gonna lean down to the little girl. Like, did anybody get hurt while that witch was running around?
Didn't even know she was here until we came outside and saw you guys fighting her.
So they didn't hurt nobody.
She might have just been after Scratch Paws. Don't ask me why.
We'll take care of Scratch Paws. You don't you worry.
Does not actually say this. Are you Catholic?
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, fuck it, I start. Fuck. Alright.
Blue was not the impulse.
We'll take care of Scratch Paws.
Assuming he's not
Do
doing
I want to like the sound of that? She mutters to herself, do I want to like the sound of that?
I plan to assist him, so I imagine.
Like, who are you guys?
I'm Carlos Bass the Third.
My name's Blue.
Don't know how I ended up.
You don't, but you're not blue. You're normal people colored.
I cover my hair and then let it turn blue like a magic trick. And then just turn it back to the normal, like, salt and peppery black.
The little girl's like, cool, and you get an applause from a bunch of the adults who are around.
Oh. Thank you.
Here I am, the standard human. Alright. So, man, were you journeying through the woods?
Well, I'm collecting information.
Wait, so you know how you ended up here?
Yes. Some folks from a camp very similar to this one led me here.
One of them, scruffy-looking man speaks up. What do you mean a camp like this one? Can't help it over here. So, that sounded weird. Let me start over.
Try that again.
Right. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it here. What do you mean a camp like this one?
Are you not the Vistani?
We are.
Well, I was led by another caravan through the mists to gain information on a place such as this. It is uncharted from where I'm from.
Where's that?
Corvair?
Horse's hair?
No, and I don't have a map on me. It's a place very far from here.
There's a lot of places very far from here, so I'll just nod and take your word for it.
That would be best.
What's your story, Mr. the Third?
I was heading through some woods outside of Angel's Fire when I suddenly was descended upon a mist. And then, next thing I know, I see at the backseat running from whatever that witch or hag was.
The roll speaks up. Yeah, sounds about right. That's how a lot of people end up here.
What do you mean?
Oh, a lot of people end up here because they get pulled in by fog or they're invited by people like us.
Okay. Do you know how I can get home?
She looks up to the scruffy looking man. You guess is probably her dad. No one's really sure, but you're. I don't want to say anything because I'm probably going to be wrong or get in trouble for it. I don't know. You'll probably want to talk to Madame Ava about that one, but don't ask me where she is because I don't know.
Alright, I think it sounds like at least my best way of getting home is going to be to go track down that cat. They sound like probably the one in Richmond, and if you're one to gather information, it sounds like he knows this area.
He was staying in here. He was staying here.
And we
He
pray
ran out of a tent.
Vistani is where all that shit happened.
we pray that these people will find their missing
What?
compatriots as well.
The Vistani
Sounds
is where
like
we transported
sounds
that
like
girl
a
with the
plan. Sounds
howling
like we're
ground.
past the line for now.
That's where all that happened.
When was that?
Are you paladin or cleric?
Like when we were fighting vampires
Cleric.
the first time, whenever I
Cleric
startled
above.
all those vampires in the court.
No, that's Valaki. The
Archer,
Vistani
trade.
are the people. The
Oh, the
gypsies.
Velaki. The Velaki was
Archer by,
Valaki was the town, yeah.
Archer by
Just wanted
trade,
to make sure.
vampire hunter by profession.
Can't say I've met a vampire or a vampire hunter.
Consider yourself lucky. I've seen one go on 100 man kills.
The people started to disperse by this point, so your conversation's going unheard.
Alright, I guess we should head out unless you need to get supplies or anything.
No, let's go find Scratch Paws.
Scratch Paws.
Did he leave tracks?
Make a travel check.
May I assist or make a battle?
You can either do one separately, or one of you can do one with advantage.
I've got a +4 on survival.
I have +5.
I'll assist you.
Alright.
So roll with
The
advantage.
hunter.
Oh, and I'll cast guidance on you as well for a D4.
And you get an extra D4 to go along with it.
Well, you guys know whenever I took a shit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's-
Maybe.
It seems he stopped 50 feet in for Whopper.
Cat shit.
Yeah, this is cat shit.
I think he ate a Whopper before he took this shit.
Cardboard. Tastes like cardboard.
That is 15 out of the 15. That is a modified 20, sir. I know if he took a shit last night.
I mean, it's still pretty dark, but you're able to kind of discern, like, a path that he took. Pretty easy to point out his, paw prints.
It's also easy to tell by the stream of shit that was running down his leg as he ran.
No.
I know.
Save my dignity.
You have none. You ran.
There's only paw prints, maybe a little bit of a dragging trail from his tail.
dragon trail. You
Alright,
ran from a fight, you coward.
Alright, let's follow him.
Alright.
Takes you about an hour before you find yourself to a small town. I need to find the town again to describe to you, sir.
We get to
I have an encounter planned out for before they get
we get to
Oh, he set up a trap.
here. Setting up ball bearings at the gates.
we yeah, get there. He falls over, hit the ball bearings. I just walk over them like they're nothing.
That's not what I'm
So I'm like, how are you able to walk across them? Bitch, I have them too.
All Scratch Paws
Fucking
knows.
ow!
He doesn't know anything about either of you, just that one of you healed him for any reason whatsoever. Perhaps for a ransom or to hold him hostage, or purely out of the kindness of your heart. All he knows is that he's seen you two in a very distressing situation. He is going to be apprehensive.
You could have sneaked me. I
Okay, so what happens? So what happens with you two is takes you about an hour or so to follow this trail to a small town with a fence and gates surrounding it. The gate you come to does have two guards. Does have two guards, one male, one female at it. As you get a little bit closer, you notice that planted in the ground and flanking the road as you're getting close to the town, these gates are about a half dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them.
I'm guessing one of two. I walk up, I talk, like, I'm guessing one of two things. Either A, they're getting attacked by wild wolves, or these wolves suffer from a severe case of lycanthropy.
You saying that out loud?
Yes.
One of the guards speaks up. Oh no, they're just a holdover from the last festival.
Somehow that makes me more concerned than my thoughts.
Festival?
I need to find it here again.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't know about the festival.
This isn't the festival I think it is it?
Yeah, it was called the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Our town, the burgomaster has made a decree that this to be a festival every week because he keeps screaming, "All will be well." And if that were the case, well, we'd be able to grow crops and actually be able to live decently.
You were thinking the same kind of festival that I was, right?
I mimic your voice.
I don't think we're on the same page. I'm talking out of character. I'm not talking in character.
Well, I'm messing with you anyway.
You were out of character thinking the same festival I was, right?
No, I think we're thinking of a different festival.
I don't think it's midnight time.
Anyway, the guard speaks up again. But can I help you too?
Looking for a backseat. Scratch Paws.
Oh yeah, we know him. He
Can I? How well did I get to see him?
Oh no, he was up close.
make an intelligence. Actually, yeah, you were pretty up close. You got a pretty good look at him.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, as long as I've seen it and got a good enough descriptor, I will copy the appearance of him, and it's like looks a lot like this.
The guards watch as you do that and ready their weapons.
I change back. I heard it, but change back. It's like it's a trick. 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 I'm a cleric.
Nothing
It's a trick.
Nothing nefarious. It's just what he can naturally do.
Make a persuasion check. One of you.
I'm trying to assist him in this matter.
Then do it with advantage.
They make everything but the tail.
Hey, with advantage.
Yeah.
Not getting better than 19 plus 24. That's 24.
Okay, so telling them it's a trick and you're a
I
cleric.
show them my symbol. I'm a cleric.
What's your symbol of?
Ogma.
What's that?
Knowledge.
They slowly lower their weapons,
We learn many tricks and secrets of trade.
and the female guard says, "You want to warn someone before you do that?"
Sorry, I'm still getting used to where I am. I will be a little more careful.
We're newcomers to this land, so to speak.
So is the cat. He had to zoom in and went that way. Didn't quite get a good look at where exactly he was going. Where are you going?
First, I would head to the church to speak to.
Okay, he's headed to St. Andrew's Church to talk with.
We'll talk with the big man upstairs, praying for another day of safety.
Pop in and he's like, I take confession.
There's context to this you guys aren't aware of, but
Secret's a secret.
Father Lucian.
Father Lucian. I will try to grab his attention by. I'm not sure if the chapel's always closed or what.
The doors are currently shut.
They're shut.
Currently, yeah.
Just
So
sit
then
there
I
looking
will
exactly like you.
knock loudly. And
I
then
take
if
confessions,
the
man.
doors
This is
are unlocked, I will go in.
No,
if they are
not
locked,
that.
I will stay out.
No. I'm
You
figuring
try the
just-
door, it doesn't budge.
Huh?
I'm figuring just like, it's information.
I'll wait 5 minutes before.
After a couple minutes or so, you do hear the
All
of a lock being undone. The door opens, and there's Father
I know
Lucian
it's
looking
sorted.
a little
Oh god.
sleepy.
The Christian angle is going to be for the Catholic.
Yes.
It's going to be alive for a little bit.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
will
for 2
look at
sessions.
him,
Third session, he'll be able to
obviously,
die.
a little distressed, and I will say, I'm sorry to disturb you for that, but I must ask if you have seen my companions. I was recently attacked by a hack. The one I had dealt with. What? I got caught.
Come here. He lets you inside. Shuts the door.
Takes off mask, he is the hag.
No. Okay, explain to me exactly what happened.
The night, last night, my companions and I, we had set up camp outside of this town. And I woke up to a bunch of hands on me, and a hag who had been half burnt from my attempt to kill her at the windmill was standing over me, and she attacked me with magic. I was only narrowly able to escape the assistance of two strangers who I do not know. But everyone else I had known had gone missing. I was wondering if perhaps they had come here.
Oh, they haven't. I'll have to do some reading up on it. It could be possible the hag spirited them away. Did she say anything possibly about them?
What did she say?
She said it's dangerous to go wandering the woods alone at night.
She had said it is dangerous to go wandering in the woods at night. I had thought that perhaps it would come here if anywhere.
No, not here.
I have also one other question to ask. Perhaps you know more about these things than I do. But I had tried everything in my book to hide from this creature, but it seemed to have known what I was every time.
I'll have him roll a knowledge. Roll a history check.
Pretty smart question.
I'll just give him a +2. I'm not entirely sure. I do remember hearing something about the ethereal plane, but I'll have to do my own research on that.
I don't think I know anything about the ethereal plane, do I? Should I make a roll for that?
Yeah, make a...
Because if I was aware, I never would have bothered trying.
I would say... probably... Make a general intelligence check. That's all I can think of.
16.
The ethereal plane is kind of like a side plane to this one. It's basically like everything that we can't see. It's sort of like an in-between realm. And anything that's in the ethereal plane can't see into the material plane, but it doesn't work the other way around.
So it's almost like being a ghost.
Sort of, yeah.
Perhaps you do not think that they are related. That a hag could interact with the ethereal plane. I am vaguely familiar with it.
I'm not as familiar with it either. As I said, I would have to do my own research, but that does seem to be a possibility. So it's possible that she could have been following you the entire time. You just wouldn't have known.
I was. Now that I think of it, perhaps it is the only way, unless those hands that she had been using to hold me down had some sort
all
of
I can
ability
think.
to see that I had known.
Yeah,
When I ponder this, I start to make my
T-pose.
way towards the door,
Just
and while
acid
pondering this, I
use,
say,
just T-pose.
well, either way, I am sorry to disturb your sleep. I will go collect my thoughts at the inn, should you need me.
No apologies needed.
And then I make my way out and I go to the tavern to collect my thoughts with a drink.
Coming to you two now. You're still following the tracks.
Oh, opens church door, just standing there. Hi there.
No. As you leave the church, you see these two, slowly making their way up the road.
No,
Coming
I look
in
different
your
from
direction.
The fat bald man that healed you.
Wait, I see them?
You see me at least.
You see,
recognize me.
yeah, you recognize, you see, yeah, him. At
Do
least.
I have enough time to react before they see me?
Uh,
I would duck behind a corner somewhere. In a dark
All three of you roll for it.
What are we rolling?
Just roll in general, whoever gets the highest.
I got a 14.
Lucky die! Lucky die, what the fuck?
What did you get?
Did you crit? What did you get?
14.
He wins, I got 3.
Yeah, you have enough time.
Okay, I will duck probably in the space between the slot that a window is held in and the wall, and I will hide in its shadow, slimming my figure as much as I can and watch them
Okay,
go by.
now make a stealth check versus YouTube's perception.
I've got you in my sights.
No, you don't. 24.
Guess what?
There's no fucking way.
24. I've got you.
Wow!
I've got you in my sights.
That beats my 15.
Dude, I got fucking +8 to my perception right
You
now.
see them coming. You're like, And you see him just kind of like Kronk in the Emperor's New Groove, just kind of squeezing
Oh
himself
my
there,
God.
just minus the
A
singing.
24 on stealth, and I'm as clumsy as Kronk from
No.
Emperor's New Groove.
Oh,
What the fuck?
No, all I can think of, you probably know this joke of like three soldiers hiding in a base of Germans or something like that, and like they come by and the one's like kicks the box, the soldier oinks, saying it's like, oh, it's a pig, I won't bother with it. Kicks another one, and squawks, oh, it's a chicken, I won't bother with it. Kicks the sack of potatoes, potato. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, no, here's what it is. Hey! What?
No. Warhammer.
But yeah, the point is, you see him try to squeeze himself up there.
I see him.
Don't scare him.
As far as you're aware,
I-
they don't see you.
I just decide to talk to you. I see him. He's against the wall. They're
I
probably
will stay as
Oh my
slow
God,
as
contact.
possible. Just watch.
just follow my lead. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I'm just going to walk casually right up next to him. And when I get like right in front of you,
You're gonna walk into an alleyway.
I'm going to walk up, and the moment I get like right next to where you are, I'm just going to put my hand out right next to you, lean in, look you dead in the eyes. Come here often.
I'm going to kick you in the head and try to run.
FBI, open up! Toby, what have I told you about illegally selling nukes online?
No, better yet.
Anyway, what are you guys doing?
As soon as he reaches out to touch me, I'm going to try and step on his head and jump over to the wall.
Make an acrobatics check.
Do I see what's going on at this point?
Make a perception check.
12.
I didn't even try to touch you. I was just putting the hand next to you to lean in.
You try, but okay, what are you doing again?
So he like leaned up against the wall trying to flatten himself out. I was just going to lean in, put my hand like, right next to where he is, just lean in instead. And
I'm
I'm looking in
trying
the
to
eyes.
jump off of his head onto the wall and climb up and away. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, you try to, but you kind of like slip and lose your grip and just land.
Did he crush me with him, or did he flats?
He just kind of like whoop.
You want to try that again? I'm not here to kill you, if that's what you're thinking.
Well, I back up into the shadow of the wall and I pull out my sun sword, which glows bright.
And illuminates the alley.
I point it at you.
I have no intentions of fighting you, but if you do not put that away, I will shove a bolt right where your sun don't shine.
Do I have any idea what he's holding?
As far as you know, it's something that completely illuminates the alley. Make a history check.
New to me.
Sir,
You have no
do
idea.
yourself a favor. Dice jail. That is like the fourth crit fail.
That's sad. That's awful.
That's
Yeah.
rough.
New
Well-
to me. I'm here to learn.
Considering they haven't attacked me yet, I will be courteous enough to put it away very slowly, and I will look up at these mysterious people and I will say, so it is to talk to you on.
Yes, we're trying to figure out the camp you were staying at. Apparently, they had a couple people went missing. I don't remember their names because square brain.
I'm going to approach you up behind you. Are you still injured? In the same voice that you heard before. I'm going to hold out my hand. I'm blue, and I'm going to heal you for. I don't know how much you hurt, but
Zema
We're gonna
and Bell.
we're gonna cure wounds one more time at second level because that's all I got.
We're looking for Zaymon and Bell. Apparently, you knew them.
They were my friends. I have not seen them since yesterday night.
Well,
What is it that you want?
right now, at the moment, I'm trying to figure out how I get home and where I'm in and how I get home. I was walking through the woods and passed outside of Angel's Spires, and next thing I know, a mist engulfed me, and I ended up here.
That is how me and Zima arrived here.
Do you know Angel's Spires too?
Yes.
Okay, so good to know I'm not just. No, I want to know that area. Good.
You're gonna heal another 14.
That is Big Pog.
Fucking Dad and Grandpa will see me now.
I'm 1 HP away from max. I feel a lot better.
I'm going to apologize. Sorry if you don't recognize me.
I forgive you. I had just never seen you two before.
I'm new to this area as well.
As am I.
Apparently he came willingly.
Your
wait,
intentions are unknown.
people not come
I didn't know. I 100% did not. I was hunting vampires. Next thing I knew, I was there.
I'm just feeling an almanac.
As far as I am aware, people arrive here at random or at will.
Interesting.
Occasionally at will.
Interesting. Well,
I had arrived here with a lizard folk named Zema again. We were enveloped by the mist, unintentionally, and we had arrived here.
well, my name is Carlos Bass III.
That name sounds familiar, but I cannot put a finger on it.
My now grandmother owns one of the popular bars up north.
Never heard of it.
Fair enough.
Those who come here, they are foolish. This land is ruled by an evil master. Had you not known?
No, I know nothing about this area.
I've only been here for a little bit. I'm still writing information down.
I came looking for you. You're about the only lead I have on anything. Apparently, that hag that was attacking you that we managed to go after, we did not kill it. It seemed to have just teleported.
I am now discovering that I had thought I had dealt with that one a while ago. At the windmill, that hag was selling children bread to the people. I was foolish enough, as a newcomer, to eat this bread without knowing its ingredients. I had burned their place of residence down. Perhaps that is why I did.
And gag a little bit.
Perhaps that is
Make a
why.
Constitution saving throw.
And my friends are missing. I am thinking that hag has something to do with it.
21.
Hold it down.
Transform back to my
Me and that one
Back
have
to my,
history, yes.
human male form.
I make I guess be a history check, see what I know of hags.
Yeah.
I didn't make a professional hunting hag. I made a professional hunting vampires.
Guidance, my dude.
Oh,
And while you're trying to recall whatever it is you know about that, I will tell you.
I don't know shit.
What'd you roll?
A 3. Well, I don't know shit.
Were it not for the power that the name holds, I would tell you the rulest name of this land. He is a cursed vampire.
I don't sound like I just got my target of the day.
You do remember Zaymon misconstruing the name as Strawman.
My friends had technically into him as Strawman, and know of his name, for it is summoned when it is not.
Scarecrow.
I was waiting for someone to do that. Were you about to do that, Terry? Were you about to make
I
that
transform into an orc when I say this. Like, sounds like a motherfucker.
joke?
I'm never going to get used to that. And
I am bewildered by your sudden change of appearance. What are you? Should I make a roll to see what a changeling is?
is Strahd known about in your other world? Nope.
Orbis?
Orbis.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, that was the roll.
Yeah, Orbis, and then what was the main town we always set up in whose name?
Ellesmere.
Ellesmere. That name always eluded me. I can only remember Angel Spire, but Ellesmere just.
Rick, what do I know about changelings?
Make a history check.
You don't know shit.
Stop jinxing me. 16.
Toby, if you could please enlighten us about changelings.
Uh,
I know enough.
well, a changeling is a special sort of humanoid that doesn't have a solid form. Their base form, would he know what the true form of a changeling looks like?
I don't. Probably not with that.
All you know is like they're similar to doppelgangers, but more civilized. And they can change their shape, but they can't add additional things like tails, horns, additional limbs. They're limited in their shape-shifting ability, but they can slightly adjust their height, their weight, their gender, their
So it's almost like
They're
disguise
non-binary.
self, but for free.
And they're non-binary.
As Joe Cat said in his racist video, makes this guy's kid a useless tool.
Ooh.
Which is a shit thing because I have a disguise kit on me.
Oh.
No, that's fine. I can help someone.
No, his disguise kit is for like, alright, come here, let me fix that.
Yeah. Like, you're no changeling, but this'll do.
Yeah, it's a little more mascara.
Just a box.
The
of
muses
some-
have taken me.
Just a box of horns
Huh.
and tails for whenever.
I can't help you with that one. I'm all out of sequence.
Time out. Marcus has the great idea. His guy's kid is just a box of horns and tails. Marcus has the great idea here.
Yeah, but that's what you know about changelings.
Well, then, realizing my position, I will then stand up and prestidigitate myself off. All you see is a wave of the hand in the dirt, and grime seems to just fall off.
I'm another magic user.
Good.
That always makes my job harder, but okay.
I have many talents in magic.
It's about this point. The
That's
very
bad run into
first-
magic.
Rays of the sun start to, well, no sun, but it starts to get a little bit later than it was. You two don't see a sun, but you look up and you see nothing but a very dark gray overcast sky.
Right?
Just very dark gray and overcast.
Isn't there supposed to be a festival today? Only day for a festival.
The sun never comes out in this place. You will never see it when you are here.
That's good anyway. I prefer to work in the dark. Vampires tend to be a bit harder to relax.
My brother Ella over here would be different.
Is the festival today? I feel like
It's today.
The festival is today. The Burgomaster should be hosting it very soon.
The what?
The Burgomaster.
I think it's like a mayor.
I've never heard that term before. That's an interesting one.
It is like a lord.
I see. I see.
Well,
I will probably need to go out again and face this hag. With some help would be very appreciated.
Indeed, it seems like it is gun for you. Apparently, bad blood.
If it can find me in the middle of nowhere, I am probably not even safe here.
I'd probably even be best, and I'm not sure how you'll feel about this, but in my experience, when someone's hunting you, it's best to isolate yourselves out in the woods or somewhere that's remote, so keep civilians out of risk, and generally you can set up an ambush for when they appear.
I just nod and start heading towards the bar. I am filling up for a drink. Perhaps you would like to accompany me?
If they've got a coffee, I'll be down for it.
Let us know what the bar.
when in Roanoke.
So make your way to the Blue Water Inn, and there's a few people coming in for their breakfast, a few people coming down from the rooms for breakfast, a few deciding to get an early start on their ale.
Before I walk in, I'm going to transform myself into a pretty elven woman.
Uh-oh. I don't know why I said that. Anyway,
I say nothing.
turn yourself into a pretty elven woman and walk
Yeah.
through the door.
At least a 6. At least a 6.
You sassy bitch.
And she's on.
You know, 6 on
female
elven
dolls.
standards.
Walk through the door, and like I said, it's still relatively early, so it's still kind of quiet. People waking up for breakfast. Like I said, getting an early start on their ale. You see the barkeep. It's a younger male, human male, maybe mid to late teens, just handing out some hot teas, a couple cups of coffee. Sees you two and says, "Right with you." Hands out a couple plates of bread and fruit. What are you guys doing?
I will wait for the barkeep's attention, and I will just have one mead. I'm not saying a whole lot because here soon after I'm done collecting my thoughts, I'm gonna head out, whether these two are following me or not.
I don't know if they exist in this world. I know they exist in Orbis, but Carlos is going to attempt to ask for a cup of coffee.
How do you want it?
Black.
And you, miss?
I like breakfast.
All right. So
Surprise
altogether,
me.
that's
Yeah,
going to be
surprise me.
about 2 silver.
Carlos offers to pay for his coffee and only his coffee.
Which is going to be like
I'll just slap an
3
electric
copper.
I'm gonna eyeball the. It's like,
But eventually comes back with your coffee. It's piping hot. Comes back with your light breakfast, which is just a couple of scrambled eggs, a few pieces of bacon, and a couple pieces of lightly buttered toast.
You said
I'll-
all together it
I'll
was
slide
2
it.
silver. I'll hand him 2 silver so he keep the change.
And comes back with your mead. It's a little warm, but
It'll do.
you needed a fucking drink.
It'll do. It will do.
I'm gonna turn to you. It's like, so, your friends. What were their names again, so I can commit them to memory?
There was one that we had lost. Perhaps a week prior, his name was Dryden Woodhouse. Then there is Zema again. And then a cleric like you.
I'm trying to get the names down.
So, have they handed over here once? We've done with it, hold on.
While you guys are committing these to memory, I go on and say Dryden has been gone for quite some time. I do not believe we have any information on his whereabouts. My friends and I had gone looking for him, but no avail, and they all suddenly disappeared. I'm wondering why I was not one that was taken as well.
Fortune has a weird way of smiling on the most unlikely people.
In my
Perhaps that is true.
my experience with that, but also my experience, those who seek revenge will make the associates of their targets merely quick death. They're just obstacles in the way, and they wish for their targets to suffer, so they'll give them a chance to fight back so they can let them, for lack of a better term, suffer.
Just in my drink, like, not changing form, just voice like fucking.
I don't really move my head much. Still looking into my drink, I just say, it is ironic. I am perhaps the only one in the party that did not want to work with the axe at first. The others wanted to sell their bread for them and trade of information. Something. I did not care. I was more worried about being on the good side of things. And for a time I thought I was. I thought I had dealt with them a long time ago. I was wrong.
Perhaps then they were given quick death of thanking them for their attempted cooperation, and you were decided to be more of a long, agonizing one of retribution for your act.
Perhaps it is the case. And I will tell you all about that night. And then I go on to recount the details of that night, which essentially, long story short, it was the middle of the day. We went there. Well, a scuffle ensued. Me and my lizard friend, who I originally entered this world with, had retreated immediately. The others made their way out peacefully by discussing peace with them. Then I told the others to wait till nightfall, and if I'm not there by midnight, to go on without me. I had used essentially what was all of my kit to seal the entrances to the windmill, throw a bunch of ball bearings into the first floor, stuff the underside of the door with tinder and whatever else I could find, and light the whole place ablaze, which I had tried many times, and it had always worked. But I did not make the connection between hag and ethereal plane because I didn't know what they were. But now you know why I was so convinced that I had thought I had dealt with them.
Makes sense.
You know.
No, I said I've employed a similar tactic when hunting vampires. Though never necessarily the fire never really killed them. It was more of a set the house on fire, and the moment they come running out to escape it, have an ambush ready.
Strahd Paws just nods.
As you guys are having this conversation, a couple more figures come down, new to you two, not to you. One is a tall man with like shoulder length, kind of scruffy blonde hair. And the other is a woman. They're roughly maybe mid-20s. With a woman with very long, almost dark red-orange hair. And they approach you two. They approach you. They I can't talk.
Okay.
Sit at the bar. The woman turns to you. Hi, Smash Boss. Who are these two?
My ears perk up at the mention of old friends, and I turn to them.
It's Irina and Ismark.
And I turn to them, and I say, "It has been a while. These are new ones, like me and Zema."
Carlos passed his head.
Chanel.
Hi and hi. Where? Speaking of Zema, Ismark speaks up to you. Speaking of Zema, where is he and the other one? Missing. Shit.
I do not know. I was attacked by a hag last night. I am the only one.
Irina just goes, "Oh my god."
The others are nowhere to be found. The hag said something about wandering in the woods alone.
Irina's just face palming at the mention of this because, like you, she thought they were dead. She's like, "I thought they were dead."
As did I.
What? Okay.
I'm gonna try and whisper to him.
You do notice the woman, Irina, is wearing even though it's like pretty warm, pretty tempered up, she's wearing a scarf around her neck.
I love the scarf. Where'd you find it?
At home, used to be my dad's.
Oh, it's pretty.
Thanks, it's practically all I have left of them.
Who are you?
My name's Irina. And this
Irina?
is my adopted brother, Ismark. Ismark just goes, "How you doing?"
Charmed.
So I'm guessing that you and your friend here ended up here the same way he did.
Oh yeah. Well, he kind of came here on accident. I came here on purpose.
Irina, the woman, speaks up. Fucking insane. Fuck would you come here on purpose?
Vacation.
Okay, couple of things here. Chanel, was it? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch the name. She's not trying to be rude.
Do I remember the name?
Chanel.
You said Chanel.
Yeah, I said Chanel. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sounded awfully rude. I'm sorry. It just hasn't been a very good few weeks. One, everything here is shit. And you want to know what?
Can I get a little closer?
You can.
I'm gonna put my normal voice on. It's like, I know I'm trying to blend in. I know.
She freaks out and tumbles off the bar stool and lands flat on her back like, ah! What the fuck?
Oh my god, are you okay?
Ismark is like,
Is she okay?
what the fuck did you do?
Nothing. She fell.
That was not your voice?
Carlos is just
Face palm. That was not your what? That sounded like a I don't even know what.
Like a man.
I'll jump down.
What the fuck are you?
I jump down to help her up, and I describe to her in a very soft voice.
Okay. Here's how I'm imagining this. You know that meme with the woman screaming at the cat? It's like that, only you're the cat, and the cat is holding her back.
I say to them in a muttered voice so as not to attract attention. What would do? Describe it.
and then Carlos just whispers like in abyssal under his like barely audible, just amateur hour.
I understand that.
Yeah, you basically hear me say in abyssal amateur hour.
couple other people in the building are just laughing.
I'm trying to whisper back to you. I thought they were cool.
I love the country accent.
They can be trusted, but I am.
Are they that wound up over here?
You would be surprised.
Ismark speaks up. Okay, to continue what she was saying.
Sorry.
One, this land has been under the rule of a fucking vampire for the last 400 years.
Oh, I know. I got full intentions of backing him.
A lot have tried, and you want to know what they all have in common?
They openly admit
Vampire hunters just like you.
Yeah, but
A whole town of people trying to revolt.
call it a bit of arrogance if you want. But grandfather and father left one hell of a reputation to live up to. Back to Lord Vampire sounds like a good way to honor that.
Irina speaks at this time, and she keeps her voice very low. 2 looks around, lowers her scarf, but before she gets ready to, she turns to you. Do you think it's okay to show them?
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
She's ignoring that.
Carlos gives you
I
that
also
look of
saw-
what the fuck, man.
She turns to the 2 of you, lowers her scarf. You see, right around here are 2 small puncture points.
I'm trying to hold for him. I'm trying to hold for him best I can.
The son of a bitch has been coming after me lately, and I don't fucking know why.
Question. Is that the same one that I was discussing, or is it a...
Yes.
Concerning. I'll admit it here.
Is it infected?
No.
But just know, Scratch Paws is not divulging that he has any sensitive info on this vampire. You just know that when he speaks of this vampire, he speaks with confidence.
Ah,
Like he knows.
yeah, that
You've been here.
Carlos is kind of saying, I'd love to bag him now, sadly, even I have to fight. Even I have to fall for pride and admit. Right now, I can't take him on. I think even if the 3 of us were to take one on, assume if he's got that much power to be rolling over this land, he's gonna be tougher.
The stories say he's the reason why the sun doesn't shine.
You know, 3 of us alone, if we attack him now, we need proper preparation, allies, or some kind of silver bullet to put him down.
Me hardly even acknowledging this, I put down my empty meat bottle.
You can kind of hear it's just very silent, but you hear Irina and his mark say, "What's the bullet?"
Rephrase, some kind of silver bolt to put him down.
I put down my empty meat and I stand up and I say, this is not news to me. Perhaps you would like to join me as I look for my friends. Irina is Mark. You will stay here. I will not lose anyone I know anymore.
Sounds fair.
I'll go.
Carlos stands. Good to know you care about us already.
I don't even acknowledge it and I'm just walking out the door.
There goes a fella. Got nothing better being here about the only lead I got.
I'm gonna go follow you and go back to my standard human male form after I get out of sight of the door.
Kind of
Got
left
it.
button or right button.
Keep everything fresh.
For what?
Freaky
Left, right,
fresh.
button.
Freaky
Left, middle,
fresh.
right button.
I actually need to see it.
I'll keep muttering with you. He's like,
I think
"You
we can
told
take
me
a.
she could be trusted. She flipped out."
They are not aware of you.
Hey, I think we're gonna take a
Changelings
small
here?
break here. So if we can use the bathroom, and I gotta help Terry figure out the coffee machine.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Evil rises. Our only hope lies in these brave warriors.
What the fuck?
Right. Who else have we got?
I'm sorry, who the hell are you?
We're Vox Machina. We fuck shit up.
Let's go! Come on, work!
You can't be seriously considering them for such a task.
Our reputation is less than stellar.
If killing for gold isn't getting us anywhere, maybe we try doing some good this time?
Boring. If this evil persists, the kingdom will starve to death.
suggest we run right now! Fuck that! We fight!
Grog, you're hurt.
No big question. Is this normal? Oh no.
Rough.
I'd like to see a zombie with a jaw big enough to bite a skull.
Alright, so. We've had our vape, we've had our smoke, we've had our coffee.
And our mandated by union meme moment.
So, you guys were about to head out of the inn?
I'm essentially leading the group of 3 out the gates and into the woods to search for my friends.
So, off topic, do you have any leads?
The only ones that I would know would be the ones that the hag gave me, which were only you shouldn't walk alone in the woods in the middle of the night. And as I walk, if you're paying attention, you would know that there is a slight jingle to my step with all the fucking money I'm carrying.
I see your successful road.
One could say that.
I have an idea.
I respond in thieves can't. A rogue knows a rogue.
You just seem like you're perk up a little in recognition of the language, and that's it.
Do you remember anything that they were carrying? Anything significant or important?
I don't.
They were half burnt, so I definitely know that this hag survived my attack and is after me. I'm basically saying this to you, but not in the voice. What else would I have noticed? In my confusion, I had only noticed their lust for vengeance. Nothing more.
With the hand shield.
Perhaps just one of their summons. I am not sure.
Would I be able to remember an object or something that Hal was carrying?
Make an intelligence check.
I think I will.
That would actually make sense because I was just woken up and blasted twice.
Ew.
With your shit rolls.
I don't know. I think I'm just that rusty. That is
I think it's because your dice aren't rolling; they're just landing flat in there.
You
I
know,
would roll it on the table.
He makes a valid argument.
That's fair. I just don't want to go off
Do
and fall on the floor.
Do what I do. Aim for a backboard.
Well,
It takes a little practice.
Well, I think it was Terry did bring a dice tray for a while, but then stopped.
I gotta recover it.
I'll give it a try.
It's at Marx's place. Tuesday.
That's 4, Captain.
Nope.
Nothing. Some knowledge cleric I am.
The knowledge cleric lacks knowledge. Paper college.
How ironic, yes.
I turn to a pissed off tiefling. Now listen here. I'm trying my best.
It's the fucking bird hoobie. Just listen here, you little shit.
Listen here. I revert back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Turns to an angry tiefling. You what, mate?
You fucking what?
Turn to Fariel for my campaign.
What about your friends?
And fuck 'em.
No.
What is it that you would like to know?
If there was anything specific that they were carrying that I could locate, I might be able to, I can at least figure out they're 1,000 feet from
Not
us.
bed. Damn it. Wasn't Zaymon carrying a staff of some kind?
I believe so. I would basically describe the druid look to him as Daemon was a druid. I would describe that Dryden Volus was something of a pirate, that they had arrived off the coast, and that Bell had looked similar to you in that they were a cleric of an order that Scratch Paws would know, because he can remember everything he heard and seen in the last month. So what did Bell wear? Do you even have a sheet?
No, I don't. You're the only one who left your sheet here. You're the one who leaves your sheet here.
So I'll basically describe that Bell is a cleric that looks obviously like a cleric.
I think
Kalishtar, if you know what that is. And that
It's
Dryden is a
Hebronian, so I believe I would.
Dryden is a blue tiefling, and Zaymont is a burnt, like kind of almost charred lizard folk. And I tell you his backstory and character, and I tell you that he looks like a druid.
Okay.
A wildfire druid.
Can you take us to the last place you saw them? I will cast a spell there, and if that don't work, we need to meet with Madam Ava.
Madam Ava.
Do you think she could help?
Yeah, but the older man said he didn't know where she was.
Maybe we can at least ask the same question to her. To him, maybe she's nearby.
I will lead you to the Vistani camp where I was resting at the time of the attack.
Okay.
If they're
They're still there.
You're still there?
Yeah, they're just, finishing up like a hearty camp-wide breakfast. Some of the little Vistani kids are off playing. The Dusk Elves are off sulking.
Okay. I need 10 minutes quiet. Can you afford that?
Yes.
What is this, locate object?
Locate object. I'm going to try and find. If I can't remember the hag, then I at least try to figure out if your friends are at least nearby in 1,000 feet.
I will sit outside of the tent, out of view, and I will quietly perceive my surroundings.
Yeah, I'm going to just pray and focus on the object you described, which I believe we're going to go with the druid staff, the wildfire druid staff.
I think it's good thing that druid's not here. It did hit me. He was the druid of the forest that Carlos burned down, and I am Carlos's grandson.
You wouldn't have been.
He probably wouldn't know of Carlos, though. He would just know the forest caught fire.
I would have to hope so, because if I was like, yeah, my name's Carlos Bass the Third, he'd be like, motherfucker.
Transforms into a Tyrannosaurus Rex and eats you.
So, what happens with locate object?
You focus on an object that you know of within range of about 1,000 feet. Let me look that up again. Just have it open. Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the object's location. As long as that object is within 1,000 feet, if the object is in motion, you know the direction of the movement. Spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. The spell can't locate any object in any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet blocks a direct path between you and the object. So you spend 10 minutes to focus, thinking of this staff that Paws just described to you.
Mm-hmm.
You do feel a slight ping about 1,000 feet, west of you.
I'm going to shout out at his head. I got something.
My ears perk up and I duck inside the tent.
West. 1,000 feet.
Sounds good.
I immediately.
Is it moving?
No.
Doesn't appear to be moving.
I immediately start running in that direction.
Full tilt dashing?
No, just
Okay. If you full tilt cat dash, we are fucking left behind.
Turn back to my fat clariform. Like, I'm too out of shape for this shit.
I turn into a slender woman and get running.
That's not how it works.
Cast Longstrider on yourself.
I don't got long strider.
Oh, that's wrong.
That's one of the few I don't have.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
I
after a few minutes, you eventually find the area that he had pinged out.
Once we get into the area, Carlos is just going to pull out his crossbow and have it at the ready.
I have the hilt of my sun sword out, but it is not activated.
I'm just keeping my my holy symbol out and just trying to continuously locate as to where this is.
You do hear the voice of the Sun Sword saying in your head. You're the only one who hears it. Lost your friend. Sorry to hear about that.
Can I communicate it back to it, not verbally?
Oh, yeah, you have a telepathic link to it.
I will ask it what it knows, if anything at all, or anything that it might have useful to say about where we go.
Let me see here.
But I'm too familiar with it. But I'm too good at this. What do? I also have something to say to the sword, but I'll let you do that first.
Wish I had an artificer to partner up with.
I don't know, that was the original plan, but I changed it.
Well, no, like artificer plus crossbow equals.
What was your thing again? What were you saying?
I was asking it if it had,
fireball into it.
if it could recognize or remember anything on the other party members, or if it knew anything about the area which we were going.
If I could remember, I'd have it say so. Where you're going, though, I would suggest you be careful. This area, what I gather, has been known to house some, I guess the term would be sellswords?
I'll quietly motion to you guys behind me. I'll put my hand up. I'll put my mouth, or I'll put my finger over my snout.
Apex.
And I will also, after that, I will tell it telepathically that I am aware of who exactly is in the sword after having read the tome. And I will give it my condolences.
It's quiet. The sword goes quiet. But why don't you all make a perception check now that you're in this area?
Yeah, I will say
The silence speaks volumes.
I will say as we're like learning the area and we kind of fall into like a recon position, and I'm hanging back. Like I'm trying to purposely keep a little bit of distance.
22 for perception.
Perception.
Crit fail.
It's your turn now.
11.
So, you don't see anything. You're too busy doing whatever you're doing. The area does appear to be a little disturbed. Not entirely sure how. What you see as you're looking around is, you do see, in the brush, something catches your eye. It looks like a body. Go over and look, and they're basically just wearing rags, and you see a few bodies. But they're all in various states of injury and dead. Like, some have had their skulls bashed in, some have been charred and burned and bitten. Your buddies ran out a couple of bandits and put up a good fight, it looks like. They're nowhere to be seen, but you do see one of the dead bandits is holding Zama's staff.
Okay, I will. Let me read up on something.
Am I homed in on the location of the staff?
You are.
And he's dead.
It's the bandit.
The bandit.
A bandit holding the staff that was described to you.
It's a living bandit holding.
No, the bandit is
The
dead.
bandit is dead.
The baby is dead.
Oh, damn it!
I will point my finger to the both of you, and you essentially hear a voice inside of your head saying, "My friend Zema was here. That is his staff of the head. It looks like he had gotten into a scuffle with some bandits." And you don't, like, you hear it inside of your head. When you look at me, you just see my lips moving very faintly.
Carlos will nod.
And I will
Am I able to message back to him?
yes, you can
You
reply
are.
in a whisper that only I can hear.
Carlos will whisper, "I'm sorry for your loss."
That's another.
It's not over yet. I can speak to him.
And I will stealthily approach his staff.
Okay.
I will approach behind you, like, don't touch him.
As you two go to approach, Carlos is just kind of, he's going to hang back and drop the knee and just keep eyes on horizon in case Sun tries to jump out of a bush. And just, if Sun tries to go bump and jump out and attack, I'm just going to hit it.
Okay.
I also point my fingers back at you both, and I whisper, "The scuffle was very recent."
Can I cast Speak with Dead on the one holding the staff?
Yep.
Carlos is going to hang
Alright,
back.
I need.
Carlos is going to
It gives me 10 minutes.
be aware of it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
so-
you're allowed to ask 5 questions.
You have 5 questions. Well, the dead comes back to life, And he may or may not try to bash your skull in anyway.
I've woken him up.
It's not so much that. It's more like you're just breathing temporary life into them so they can talk.
All right. You got 5 questions. And I point to him, and he's willing to talk to you. I would hope.
When you do that and cast your spell, the body, it's lying there. It's kind of twisted and charred. Like part of its throat has been ripped out.
Man, a thousand arrows will give you such a prick in the neck.
Jokes. Who is the one that
It was a peasant. We
What was the color of the one?
human skin and lizard scales.
What was the direction that they were heading?
West.
How many of you still live?
He killed most of us in the fight, but not all. Though all are dead.
I sit there in silence.
That was only 4 questions.
Carlos is like he's staying like probably 30 feet back. Just
What did they say to you?
we told them, give us your guns. They fought, and then
Come on, look in this one.
uh-oh. And one of them shapeshifted into a dead guy.
My friend could be dead and you're making jokes.
He just meant the last thing he says before the spell phases, he lets out 2 words.
Lugaru.
The spell fades and the body goes limp again.
He's gone. Lugaro. He is heading west. Perhaps to a place called Lugaro. Or perhaps it is a Paws.
I can't do that again. I gotta make sure you guys are safe.
That is okay. I don't think I need it anymore. And then I will pick up and start rummaging through the corpses' inventories for either clues or valuables.
Alright, so you manage to find a small pouch of about 2 silver, couple of silver daggers.
Carlos, upon seeing them get up and begin looting, will begin looting a couple bodies. See if I can find English and crossbow bolts.
Can I loot the corpse that was speaking?
Oh, I thought that was the one he was looting.
Is that the one you're looting?
I mean, I'm going to try and loot them all.
You managed to find like 5 crossbow bolts. A bunch are broken, but you managed to find like 5 good ones.
Are there any books or scrolls?
There are none. Maybe a small journal, but that's about it. Doesn't really have any useful information. You flip through it and it's just day to day. It's just day to day. Life sucks. Life sucks. Life sucks.
The one that they were trying to rob people. These people had no money at all. And I say that in a disappointed tone as if I were expecting to find more. But after having looted to my fill, I will wait around for you, and when you guys are done, I will continue heading west.
I say that Carlos would hold up his 5 bolts. I always has some ammunition.
And out of character, I'd like to ask, so you said Lugaru.
Yeah.
That's really cool because that is a place.
Or sometimes it's pronounced Loop Guru.
That's really cool. Did you get it from Overgrowth?
No, I got it out of the Van Rich's Guide to Ravenloft.
Interesting. That's the place where the main character of Overgrowth begins his story. And
I don't even know what that is.
It's just a rabbit that goes on a murder rampage.
Oh, of course.
It's in the game.
Okay.
Really cool. Really cool stuff.
Yeah. You know what the crossbow needs? I need sights. I need like a fucking scope and canted irons inside.
Going ahead about a few thousand years.
At least a scope. I mean, realistically, they have fucking telescopes. You can't tell me they can't just, mount one to crossbow.
Considering how they never had the idea until the late 1800s.
I know they did, and I wish I could now. Not my fault. I like being sniper.
You should have seen the earliest versions of sniper scopes. They were just about as long as the fucking barrel.
Oh yeah.
Basically, they just slap a telescope onto a gun. Yeah. As you guys are going along, why don't you all make a perception check?
Ooh, wow. Can I have something better than a 1 die, please? Perception.
17.
Fucking hell. Hey, Toby. Yeah, better than a 1.
It's a 2, isn't it?
It's fucking
Beggars cannot be choosers.
And what did you get?
10?
Passive is 18, if that counts for any shit.
That'll count. Yeah, what's your passive?
Yeah, my passive's 14.
Yeah, isn't it that unless you roll in that one, you can just use your passive?
Yeah. We'll go with that. Okay, so as you all are preparing to go, you do hear like a slight someone coughing and like they're struggling to breathe coming from a nearby bush.
I will immediately head towards them.
It's another bandit, but he's all kinds of busted up.
I take it you were with the group that we had found not long ago.
Yeah,
Does he look like he's gonna die?
probably.
Spare the dying.
Well, spare the dying only works if they go unconscious.
If they go unconscious.
Yeah,
Well,
I
still
would
conscious.
I would have motioned you to wait anyway.
Okay.
I would have said, leave him to it.
You're looking for those two, right? I guess they're buddies of yours, the lizard and the guy.
I see how you are not dumb. Perhaps in your final moments you wish to remedy the wrongdoings of your life.
do it. You may despair.
When we jumped them, they said they were going. They said that a man said that even though he doesn't treat me, he had a vision of. I actually need to look this place up. So, Paws.
I like this. This is getting deep.
Out of character, I'm telling you now. Like, I'm lying my ass off at the whole maybe we'll save your life thing. The moment he divulges what he divulging, I'm just gonna dagger and just, I'll put him out of his misery.
As a rogue, I'm familiar with the tactics. Not saying that I would agree with them, but I know exactly what you're doing.
As a cleric, I am appalled.
The cleric, I am Paul. But here's the thing.
I'm just going to leave it between you two whether you want to spare him. I don't
I-
really care either way. I just want to find my friends.
Look, I have an excuse to be edgelord. I literally have a fucking feature called Heart of Darkness. Listen, there's no. I was born in this street all alone. Had to fight when I was 1 year old for every scrap of bread. Yeah,
Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch ass motherfucker.
Fucking white.
No.
He pissed on
Okay,
my
so-
mind.
He coughs and says, "They were going." But the human said that even though he doesn't treat, he had a vision of a castle with a silver dragon. That meant they were going to Argenvoshtolt.
Is this the place that I'm thinking with the straw man?
No, that's
No.
Castle Ravenloft.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm not familiar with this place.
It's a little bit southwest of here, maybe a couple days travel, but they look like they had goods on them, so we tried to take them. We saw the results. They got most of us. Fucking werewolf got the other.
Let's see.
is that all you know?
One able to hide, yeah.
Thank you.
You're looking for your two. I don't know if they were alive or not, but werewolves drank them off.
Thank you. And then I walk off.
And that's when he just.
Basically, the moment he's done, Carl's just gonna say thank you, and then just.
Oh, he's already dead before you even do that.
Carlos is still going to make sure to slash it through, make sure he does not come back. Take no chances. I'm dead on myself.
When did you last level up with the other two? Do you remember?
I believe it was the session before last. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure because again, been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a fair while.
Been a
So
while.
we're about to wrap it up here, and I know you guys just finished making your characters, but
Level up.
level 6, yes.
Yeah.
Because you're probably going to need it.
Yeah, baby.
Sweet.
That's what we like.
I'm getting.
However, this might mean you're going to miss the festival, but whatever.
I'm gonna read minds now.
We can always find out what happened in the festival with all shenanigans.
There's always next year.
There's always next.
You come back and everyone's dead. What happened here? There were vampires hiding in town. What?
Oh, God.
fuck.
I thought we had dealt with them.
Hey, Marcus.
What?
Expertise, baby!
Uh,
I get to read minds.
Shoot lasers out of my eyes!
Wait, did you say you can read minds?
Yeah, I get it for it detect thoughts.
Oh. Okay, so you'll be talking to someone, and, okay, I'm going to see what this guy's thinking. The guy's thinking, man, I could really go for a cheeseburger right about now, and these guys are impeding me.
Alright, got
Can,
that.
can we order you dinner?
Wait, how did you know what I was thinking?
I get double expertise.
You look hungry. You look hungry. Man, gotta eat.
Can I get double expertise?
No.
Oh.
Hey, Marcus, be glad I said it was Luke Garou and not this thing.
Ooh,
oh, boy.
that looks fun.
The unspeakable horror.
Yeah, that's what. Yep. I can't even argue against it. It seems about right.
I was thinking about making it a Nosferatu, but then I flipped the page and saw this guy.
Ooh,
Big ol' werewolf.
what a disgusting little thing.
So I took my expertise in survival and thieves tools, so now I can lockpick too. Oh no, lockpick's still sleight of hand, isn't it?
Dexterity check, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, be would be. I'd rather have a thieves tool as well, because that'll help out other things.
I chose deception and perception.
You gave what? Perception and what?
Deception.
Deception.
Percepticon and Decepticon. I almost said
What
Decepticon.
else do I need to do? I don't have the book.
I don't know, I'm over here with 7 copper.
Let me
You
see
can borrow
here.
mine from you.
So the only thing you get is expertise and health, a D8.
Nothing for
Oh,
my
that's right.
trickster.
I'm checking.
Oh, I don't know about spells. You have to check with wizard shit.
Daddy wants a high roll for a change.
One.
You can now cast 2 second-level spells. Oh, no, wait, no.
No.
That's 7th level. You're still 6.
You get nothing.
So you don't get anything for spells.
You get expertise. That's what you get.
So can I reroll once for
Yes.
the time?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I got a 3. So that right there is 5 more.
I was about to say evasion, but again, that's level 7.
He gave me another one.
That's rough, buddy.
5 plus
Yeah.
Constitution,
Okay.
which is a
Just keep
0.
re-rolling until you get something other than a
keep
1.
rolling ones.
34.
Even a 2 is better.
Yeah,
I keep re-rolling ones.
Keep re-rolling until you get at least a 2.
That's 3.
Better.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm at 43 health now. I'll be happy when we get to level 9. Level 9's when the fun shit happens. Level 9's when Phantom gets his fun stuff, because that's advantage on death saves, because fuck you, that's why. I get
Do you need a book?
that, so my whole thing with doing an extra sneak attack damage on
So
a
I have
target,
until then to get rid of you.
instead of burning charges, I can just, if I'm gonna kill a thing, I get a little token. I can break one of the tokens and use that ability without expending a charge. So I expect the long to keep killing people. I just keep doing it over and over again.
I like how I spent 2 silver on covering our tab and then getting the 2 silver back from looting the bandits. It looks like I didn't spend anything at all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm over here 7 copper. I feel that right. I'm feeling the hurt right now.
And I've got 16, 15 gold, 1,200 electrum, 27 silver, and 99 copper.
And then my last thing I get is if I kill someone and I get their little token thing, I can basically take and I can break it, pull its spirit out, and then ask it a question. But there's some dicketry behind asking it a question.
I'm a really good liar now. I have a +7 to deception and a +6 to perception.
I actually don't have
Actually, not too far behind you.
my deception. Not good.
Just because I'm a
Deception,
shrub.
deception. No, the problem is if I break the thing, pull
Yeah, my
spirit out, and
deception's a
ask a
5.
question, Kenny,
Nice.
Not too far behind you.
you get to pull some fun
You
stuff.
are quite the charlatan.
It has no obligation to answer me truthfully. It only knows what it would have known in life and everything else. So I literally, if I kill a bandit,
Do I look like I know what a Lugaroo is?
well, that
I
pair,
do.
if I kill a bandit who's trying to make us EV marks and then try to ask him a question, you could literally have him just tell us that, oh yeah, go into that, definitely not an ambush. What you want is definitely in that not an ambush area. And we just get fucked.
Lugaru in Overgrowth lore is a place critical to the lore of the main character, which is named Turner. It is because Turner that for hundreds of generations at his gravesite.
We're going to be skipping next week for reasons, and we'll pick this up in 2 weeks.
Yep, cool.
It's good to be back.
Yes.
Back in black.